The Audio Suite's a great tool. You find it up here at the top. It will change the nature of some of the audio that's in your timeline. The one that I use the most is the EQ, and I use the reverb a lot. Now there's all kinds of extra plugins. As you saw, I have way more plugins that I use, but let's take and make a wolf cry and make it sound like it's coming from someplace further away. Highlight the wolf cry, go Audio Suite, reverb, and then the deverb, which comes standard with all Pro Tools, and that will open up this this menu. As you'll see in Pro Tools 10, this has changed a little bit, but the principle is still basically the same. What you're wanting to do is play around with that wolf cry by hitting preview, and you'll hear it as it changes from a hallway to a church to a plate to two different kinds of rooms. Probably you want it to be ambient because it's going to be off in the distance. How far away? Is it far away or very far away? You can play around with the diffuse and the delay. The best way to figure out what's going to sound best is just to experiment with it a little bit. If you want to hear the difference between what you've done and the original, hit the bypass. When you're happy with it, hit process. It'll make a new piece of audio which will go into your audio folder, and you'll see the audio has changed in your timeline. The other thing you're going to use is your EQ. So let's click on the footsteps, for instance, and we go Audio Suite, EQ. The 7-band is my favorite. And what this will do when you hit preview is it lets you change the low end to the high end, and there's a couple of ways you can do it. The easiest, most fun way is grab these little buttons here. Dragging the EQ down will make it take away the bass. Boosting it up will give it more bass. The blue line will take away some of the high-end noise, or you can add to it. And you'll probably find somewhere in between you're adding and subtracting. Well, that wouldn't make any sense. Well, that wouldn't make any sense as it is right now. But again, best to play with it, and I'll do more tutorials on more detailed use of EQ at another time. So if you don't like it, just click it off and it'll be back to the way it was. There's the Audio Suite. Best to go through and try all of the different potential options, paying most attention to EQ and delay.